Hey guys, this is Subarna, and in this video I'm going to be talking about how you can get yourself out of a rut. A rut to me is something that destroys your life and keeps you in a place where you can never improve. Keeps you in a place where you just stay stagnant at the same point in life. And that is something I was going through for the last 3 weeks. And as you might have noticed, I also stopped uploading for the last 3 weeks because I was in a rut. And I'm making this video to show you guys what I will do from now on to get out of this rut. The things I was doing in the 3 week period was completely not like myself. It was things such as going back and watching K-dramas, going back and looking at League of Legends videos, and obsessing over a lot of instant dopamine, instant gratification, which had no value to my life, added no value to my skills at all. I learned nothing from the 3 weeks, and it's a waste of time, right? I know that I made a goal for myself at 2024 at the start of the year, which most people do, but then I kind of just forgot about them. I didn't really remember about my goals. I didn't go back and look at my goals. What drives me? What are the things that I want to achieve in this year? I completely forgot about that, and I went, okay, let's engage in this little bit of dopamine for now. And then that one moment turns into a cycle where it repeats itself. The process of getting out of that cycle of rut, cycle of life, cycle of life just staying the same as it was. The process that I use in those periods where I really want to change myself is I go back and I watch Andrew Huberman's podcast on dopamine, and I take notes while he's actually saying things about dopamine. And I feel like when I'm taking notes, I can actually actualize the impact of dopamine in our lives and how it is so impactful and crucial for us to regulate our dopamine spikes so that we don't feel shit about yourself, or you don't feel depressed about who you are as a person. And so after going through the dopamine video from Andrew Huberman and taking notes, I reflect upon the notes, and I just try to make a goal for myself to reduce the amount of dopamine things that I have. And I feel like watching the podcast really helps with that, like setting a clear goal, because you've just watched the podcast, you know about the dopamine and things like that, right? You know about its function, what it's important, how it functions for motivation and drive, things like that, right? And after doing that, typically what I like to do is I like to go outside or change my environment in any kind of way. If the source of my rut is in my room, then that is the last place I want to be at. 1 year back, I completely changed the layout of my room and started a new self-image for myself. And that was because I had managed to change the whole room. Like I had managed to change the environment. And because of that, I had changed my self-image of myself, which had positive results in my life outcome and my future self, right? So thinking about back then, I think that in changing environment is so crucial. If you are not able to change the environment, I think walking every day for at least 30 minutes or an hour is completely the best way to go about getting out of a rut. So let's say you have watched the dopamine video. Now you have managed to change the environment. What do you do now? For me, just doing those two was enough. But for some people, that might not be enough. What can you do from then onwards? I think the number one thing you can do is look back at your goals that you have set and just start. Just start at any of the goals or any of the skills you want to learn. Just start and keep pursuing yourself instead of those dopamine, like instant gratification activities that you did while you were in the rut. Why not just pursue a new skill that you can fill your time with? Because most people are actually in the rut because they don't have anything to do. That was with me. For some reason, I found that I had nothing to do while I still had a lot of things to do. I was being lazy and not responsible for myself. And that was the cause of the rut, right? So just by picking a skill that you want to improve at and doing a little by little, and even telling people about that you're going to be pursuing that skill, you'll be far more likely to just keep going at it, like keep pursuing through it, keep getting better at the skill and just improving. But yeah, guys, this was a very, I guess you could say a sad type of video, but I think it's just it's a really good reminder for myself and for other people that being in a rut is not the way to go. Like everyone goes through a rut, but staying in there for a long period of time really changes how you think, how you stay in the same place in life, how you don't learn anything, how you're not able to be around the people you want to be around, and how you're gonna create new responsibilities or new relationship with others. So yeah, just hope you guys got anything from this video. But honestly, this video was for myself as well, because this is my exact steps in which I do to get out of a rut, and that's exactly what I'm going to do as well. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed. I'll be back with another video tomorrow, so stay tuned.